No clickbait. As you can see, the tweets are on the screen. We will go over them. Quick message. First of all, I'm going to explain why nothing will come from this. And if you are older, 35 plus, I would urge you to stand to the end. I got some gems for you. I know a lot of y'all have given up on young people. I'm going to explain to you why we don't need to give up on them. If you're new here, like the video. If you're one of the day one supporters, as I put out yesterday, the crime documentaries will be moved over to the channel Emotional Crimes. I will leave those in the I will leave that in the comment section. Subscribe to that channel. Now let's get into it. These tweets. This is Saquanbarkley, white wife or fiance, whatever they are. And people are making a big deal about her tweets because she was using the N word. So here we go. I ain't saying she no gold digger, but I ain't messing with no broke niggas. I thoroughly enjoy calling my mom nigga. The cheetah nigga. All that ass, she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Okay, she's white. So people are like, oh, okay, she white, she'll get in trouble. She shouldn't be doing that. And all this other kind of stuff. And they saying the spotlight is on him. Instead of talking about the Super Bowl, the spotlight is on him for this. Now, listen. Most young people, 25 and under, they've all kind of become one. They're not like we were. You understand me? Now, if you would have done this in our time, you know what I'm saying, you had some problems. But they're not like we are. They're kind of like becoming one. All of them follow rappers and hip-hop stuff. And I'm not saying it's right, but they're just how they move. I live in a very affluent area, and I can't tell you how many times a day I hear on God, on gang, bro. Now, I hadn't had anybody of a different race to say the N-word in front of me, but they talk like the rappers talk. That's the thing to do. They have all become one. It's not like how we were. When we were coming up, it was segregated. Now, not segregated like the 60s, but you know, you had your black culture, you had your white culture and stuff like that. Now, everybody want to be hip-hop. So let's get that out the way. She's not going to catch any flack from this because all the young people going to understand her. Now, the be people like us that'll be like, whoa, because you're not keeping up with the times. You don't know what's going on. Now, why do I say we shouldn't give up on the young people? First of all, I know some of them can be very rude. Some of them can be very disrespectful too. And they don't. I think that has something to do with the music because in the African-American culture, we've always had this thing where we bridging the gap between the young and the old. Like that's always been a thing that we have failed to do. And that the rappers are doing the same thing. They just perpetuating the same thing. They act like it's a problem with becoming old. And I think we were actually tricked to even think that way. Because if you separate the young and the old, then the young people end up making the same mistakes we made. Like they'll end up doing the same stuff we made, and if the same stuff we did. And if you have something against the older people, then when they trying to tell you, you just gonna shut it out. Like they ain't gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a trap. So we can't pass the wisdom down because where I live, again, I live in an affluent area, and what I see on any given Friday night when I go to a restaurant, I see different nationalities. I see the grandma and the granddaddy sitting at the table with his daughter or her daughter and son, whatever. And then I see the grandkids there. Now they all eating at a restaurant, and they're doing is they pass the information down. See, they pass the information down. You understand me? So those grandparents are giving them wisdom or whatnot. And I used to love taking my kids and my older kids around my grandfather for the same reason. You get that wisdom. But if you hate the old people, you won't get the wisdom. If the old people become impatient with you, they won't want to give you the wisdom. But the reason why I say don't give up on the young people, it's some you can find that's open, that's very open to your information. You can see them, you know, when they look different than most. I used to do it all the time when I used to eat out a lot. I would see a young lady or a young man that just looked like they had some business about themselves, and I was never wrong. And they get to the register, I say, hey man, this not the only thing you doing, are you? They say, no, I'm in school. I say, good. If it's a young lady, I say, hey, listen, don't have any kids at a young age. Don't have any kids before you get married. You know what I'm saying? If you have any kids, I wouldn't say a young age. I would say before you get married. You know what I'm saying? At least try the family thing. Even if you don't believe in marriage, at least try the family thing. Stats says, and don't nobody get offended, please. I come from a single parent household, but the statistic says people go farther when they got both parents in the household. So I would tell them that. Young guy, I would definitely tell him, because I had kids at a young age. I would definitely tell him, hey man, don't have no kids at a young age. Don't lock yourself down. You know, finish school. And I would tell them also, focus on your credit. Get you some retirement accounts. Get you some investment account. Even if it's a little bit you putting in there, put something in there and focus on your credit. Don't bang it up. Don't get credit cards and swipe it all the way down. Keep it under 30%. And you know, make sure you have the money to put back on the card. You know what I'm saying? I would pour into them just in a little 5 minutes, just tell them little gems like that. And they, yeah, I appreciate it. Because I wish somebody had told me that stuff when I was their age, and I didn't have anybody. So whatever wisdom I have, if I see one that look like they got some sense, I tell them. Now I stay away from fools, because fools probably ain't gonna listen to you anyway, and it'll probably become some type of altercation. So I stay away from them. But the ones that look like they're open, then you know I pour into them or whatnot. Or if they start asking me and I feel safe, you know, I give them some information. But yeah, if we don't, we'll keep perpetuating the same cycles if we don't try to, like, you know, pass some wisdom down to the younger people or whatnot. Again, my belief on this is not much gonna come from it. Y'all mark my word. People 35 and above gonna be but the younger people, they ain't gonna see nothing wrong with it, because this is how they talk. This is what they do. This is normal to them. I told you, most of them already think it's something wrong becoming old, so they ain't gonna listen to us about this. No way. If we do go up in arms, it's just, you know, the world has become one thanks to the music, thanks to the entertainment industry, thanks to the internet. The world is becoming one or whatnot. So that's what I have to say about this. Don't give up on the young people. If you find one you can pour into them, so they won't have to go through some of the same things we went through. Like the video if you have not liked the video. Y'all comment on the story and y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Is she okay for doing this, or is she way out of line? She need to be corrected. Should they hold it against Saquan? If you don't know who Saquan is, he's a running back for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they will be playing in the Super Bowl tomorrow, which I will not be watching because I feel like they were cheating for the Chiefs the whole season. That's a whole nother story. Big football fan. I'm a big Falcons fan. I love football, but yeah, I won't be tuning in to this one. Subscribe if it's your first time here and you like what you heard. Subscribe, hit the notification bell when you subscribe. Also, share the video if you know some people that can benefit from it. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, again, if you have been watching the crime stories and you want to continue to see them on this channel, they will not be on this channel. They will be on the Emotional Crimes channel. I will leave the link in the description. If you do a Google search, I mean a YouTube search of Emotional Crime, you will see the logo is yellow and black. It has a caution tape. And right now, I think we have like 38 subscribers, but it'll grow. I'm not even worried about that. It'll grow. I just don't want to confuse people. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to put all that over there. And then we're going to put these type of stories and entertainment, because I can drop some gems on that too. I don't want to miss anybody. We're going to put that over here, and we're going to leave those crime stories over there. That's how we're going to do it. Again, you all be blessed. I am out. Peace.